hope people come. There's a ton of cute stuff on my bed, so like this. Or this. Hi. Yes, you're the first and the only so far. So hello. I hope more people come. Oh, showing a bit of leg there. Let me adjust my t-shirt. Might be hard for people to come, I guess. Maybe because it's like Sunday night, everyone's gone to bed early, and whatever it is. But it's okay. I just wanted to come on and talk, I guess. Oh, thank you. It's great. You're the only one here, so we can have like a one-to-one conversation. It'll be like a video chat. Yeah. I guess it's not good timing cuz it's late for a lot of people, I guess. Maybe. It's really bad timing because right now most people are at work. Here on the Southeast Asian side, most people are at work, are at school. Tiffany, why are you not at work? And it's late enough that people on the other side of the world are going to bed or getting you know, ready for work the next day or school. I came on to this live comes a little bit late. I wanted to not really show off, but share my Starbucks mug that I got. There's a whole ass story behind it, and like, I just wanted to tell you. Also, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys. I figure, like, if I do lives more often, it is a great way to get to know you better. Did I say that already? Anyway, so I'm wearing the cutest shirt. If I take Van, it's actually not Van, it's actually pronounced as Pan. If I take Pan away, I have another. Ta-da! It's a smaller Pan. Okay, I wore this shirt just for this live, so sorry if you heard that. It's my mom calling. She always calls it wrong times. That's fine. Okay. So, do you want to see the stuff first, or do you want to hear the backstory first? Because there's a backstory, and I enjoy doing story times with you. So, what do you want to do first? Also, say hi to Namjoon. Fake Namjoon. Namjoon. Ta-da! Hi, baby! Oh my gosh! I wake up to this face every fucking morning, and it is a wonderful sight. Okay. So, hear the backstory first. Okay, Sky. Thanks for responding a lot. I love this. I love people like you who respond a lot. Clear. You would never sleep. Okay, but see, the thing is, he's behind me. Like, when I sleep, I face this way, like the way that I'm facing the camera now, and he's behind me. That's how I get to sleep. But over the last few years, I've been sleeping in really odd positions. Like, I wake up sometimes 180 degrees from how I started, and so I wake up facing him sometimes. Or it actually, if I face this way, like, Jimin's there. Hi, baby. Second baby. No, I don't know. Other baby. Anyway, okay, so let's hear this merch story. So, I had known about the Starbucks BTS collection coming out for a while. And I was like, no, why am I not there? I'm so sad, blah blah blah. And then the day that it gets released was the day my sister-in-law arrived in Korea. So I was like, I texted her panicked, and normally I don't text her. And then I was like, I desperately need your help. But before her trip, I had helped her out so much with like tips in Korea, because I've been to Korea like a million times. 14 times is like a million times. So I told her everything that she needs to know, all the like places to go, cheap stuff uh to buy, and insider information kind of thing. So anyway, so I helped her out a lot before her trip, and then when she arrived at Incheon airport and went straight to Jeju Island. And then so that was the day the Starbucks cup got released, and a lot of my Korean mutuals on Instagram, they waited in line at 6 a.m. in the fucking morning at different respective Starbucks locations just to be able to get the Starbucks merch. I'm just gonna keep holding it while I talk so that you guys can admire it. So it's actually supposed to be this deep purple, but I guess you can't see it because of the weird lighting. It's really bright in my room right now. It's morning, noon. It's noon. So okay, anyway. No, it's like 1 o'clock. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So she arrived in Jeju first, and then by the afternoon, I read that so many places had sold out of all the Starbucks things. Okay, so they were selling a range of 2 types of glasses, a wide glass, a tall glass, and then a mug, and then they also sold food. There was a cheesecake, 2 types of macarons, and a specific drink that you could get. And if you bought any 2 items from Starbucks, any 2 food items from Starbucks, you would get this, like, it looks like it's delicious chocolate, but apparently it's a candle. And I'm like, at first I was like, I'm gonna eat that, but then everybody said it was a candle, and then I started noticing the little wick coming out of it. But anyway, I decided I don't want a candle on a stick because it looked like a little lollipop, so where the fuck would I ever like put it? Or you can't stand, you can't actually burn it because then you'd have to hold it like a little lollipop. So I was like, alright, no, I don't want that. I'll just stick to one thing, a mug. I have to budget. I have to budget really badly because I'm going to Korea in April for the Map of the Soul concert. I don't have tickets, but I just bought air flights anyway. Anyway, yeah. So to go in April, and in May I'm going to New Zealand to do BTS Bon Voyage season 4. So I need a ton of money, so I was like, choose one item only. And the reason why I chose this goes way back. Another backstory from 2018. 2018, a big hit did the Oneul exhibition, BTS exhibition in Seoul at the Ara Art Center. Ara, my name Ara. At the Ara Art Center in Seoul, and it was 4 floors of BTS, 4 floors of exhibits from like the different movie sets and their pictures throughout the years from debut, just items and objects that you could interact with from the different eras and things like that. So the exhibition was excellent, and I was like, okay, everybody gets 2 hours or 3 hours in the exhibition, and this was in 2018. That was 2018 in Seoul. They had this exhibition, and then I went, and like I saw everything, and at a previous exhibition that I went to, also done by Big Hit in 2015 in December, you could view the whole exhibit, and then you could go to the merch shop, which was a separate section, and you could do that after your viewing the time you're allowed to view the exhibit is over. So the shop was a separate thing, and then you could go and browse the shop for as long as you like. And I thought that would be the same system based on previous experience. But no, it wasn't. When my time was up, I was in line for the merch store and I was going to buy a cup from the exhibition. I got kicked out of the line, and everybody in the line with me got kicked out. And I was so mad because why are you kicking us out? The shop is not connected to the fucking exhibit. We can't, there's no way to go back to sneak in to like see the exhibit. There's no way. The whole thing was one direction only. So why would you kick us out? We're here to spend money, you motherfuckers. Let me buy my fucking cup. And then so, no, we got kicked out in line. So I saw a girl who looked like I saw people in line who were this girl's friends. She was like all the way up front. And she was already like near the shop and she was gonna get in. But the rest of us weren't. And so they were like yelling like orders at her. And then so they were yelling in Malay because they're Malaysians. And I can speak Malay. So I was like, can you help me out? Just help me out. I just want one thing. Help me buy it. And then I said I want the cup, and she said okay, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna get this fucking cup. But then so I waited outside for her. Okay, I waited outside for her. She came out and she said, you know what she said? She said I couldn't get the cup. I didn't get the cup, and I'm like, why? Was it sold out? And she was like, no, the cup didn't have the like BTS's faces on them, so I didn't think that you would want it, and so here I helped you buy these stickers instead. These stickers that I never asked her for. I did not ask her for fucking stickers, okay? And how dare you presume that I would not want my fucking cup just because it doesn't have BTS faces on them? I don't want to see their faces. I wanted a souvenir from this exhibition to like drink my Coke in every day. It's a fucking glass. I usually only buy things that I can use. I don't buy like stickers, or I wouldn't buy like that photo book, which I would only look at once and never look at again. I wouldn't buy the fucking jigsaw puzzle that they were selling. I wanted a cup that I would use every day. This is how I choose how to spend my money on. You guys say you're broke. I'm always broke. I'm not rich. I sacrifice a lot of activities and food that I really want to eat just so I can save money to keep going on these trips and live my BTS life while they're still doing it, because they're not going to do it forever, and at some point they're gonna like go to the military or stop or whatever it is that they have to do, and I can take a break then. But before that, I am going to do what needs to be done to live my army life. And so, okay, this dumbass that couldn't comprehend a simple instruction. Okay, look, I know I should be grateful that she even took my order like it was a stranger's order, but don't fuck it up. Like, I asked you for a cup, which means I already know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. That's what I want. That's why I wanted it. That's why I asked you for it, motherfucker. And 민수야! 민수 안녕. 왔구나. I didn't know you were here, baby girl. Everybody, one of my favorite people in the world is Minju, and she's here. Anyway, anyway, so this idiot presumes that I don't want the cup, and she didn't buy it, and she bought me these stickers, and then now I have to pay for stickers that I didn't even want, right? Just because she got me something. Okay, fine. It's a souvenir still from the exhibition. But I wanted that cup. I wanted to use it. And then so, yeah, I waited for the cup. I thought it would sell online later as merch, because that's what they do sometimes. They did eventually upload all the merch from the exhibition and sold it online, except for the fucking cup. Everything but the cup. The only thing that I wanted, they didn't sell it. So I tried to find resellers. I tried to find, oh hi, there's another person I know. Okay. Yeah. So then I was super mad. Like, I thought, like, sis, we got a connection. I speak your language, you speak my language. I thought you were gonna help me out, but you didn't, and then now I had to pay for stickers that I don't want, and then I never ever got this cup to this day. So it left a hole in my heart. I was traumatized, and I started buying cups that I didn't fucking need, okay? Like, right now I'm using this, like, Iron Man. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you're on my Instagram, you've seen it in my stories a dozen times, because I always have it with me when I eat. Iron Man cup with oh, it's on my Twitter too. Recently I poured a gin soda into this Iron Man cup. So, yeah. I was obsessed with cups. I kept buying cups. I bought the Iron Man cup from Marvel in Korean Daiso, and then I kept looking at cups, but I had to keep telling myself not to buy the cup. But there was this cup-shaped hole in my heart, you guys. A cup-shaped hole. And then so when the House of BTS opened, they sold a cup. And I was like, okay, I gotta get this cup, because I didn't get the fucking cup last time at the exhibition. I gotta get this fucking cup. And then so, like, I went, and while I was waiting in line, and the cup was still available, because you know they keep updating, right, what gets sold out that day and whatever. While I was waiting in line, it was still available. While I was taking pictures in the House of BTS, it was still available. By the time I was done, and I had to go check out and pay for my shit, it was sold out. And I was like devastated because this time it's my own fault. And like I honestly did not think it would sell out. Like there was not that many people at the House of BTS. But of course it was also one of the most affordable things at the House of BTS, because you know, they also sold fucking bullshit things like $200 jackets and shirts and sweaters. So I guess people wanted a souvenir from the House of BTS, and instead of buying stickers, like, you know, like I said, people want something useful that you can use every day, so they bought the cup. And then so while I was there, it was sold out. And actually, you can't buy things first and then continue to walk around. You can only buy things at the end of your visit. And I didn't know if I was gonna go again, or if I had the time to do it. So yeah, so I just did everything that I had to do in the House of BTS, and then I tried to get the cup, but then it was sold out. And then so I had to deliberately make time another day. I went even earlier. I went at 8:30 in the morning, and I waited in line for 7 fucking hours. 7 hours. I got in at like 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. And but I got the cup. So this is the cup. I mean, it's not a cup, it's a glass. It's a glass. The glass that I wanted. I mean, glass cup, whatever. Ta-da! This is the House of BTS DNA glass. It's the only glass that they have. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. I haven't used it because it's so precious. I'm still using my Iron Man glass. And so this is the backstory. The backstory is that there's a fucking cup-shaped hole in my heart that cannot be filled now. And now, whenever BTS releases anything to do with cups or glasses, I want it. I have to get it just because of that traumatizing incident which that bitch caused, because she's fucking stupid. So anyway, yes. So this glass is really beautiful. It's got the little like logo. It's got the BTS logo. It has la 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 la. No, that's fire. There's another type of la in DNA that I can't think of right now. I'm sorry. And then it says here, I want it real love. Look, if she's watching, then she should fucking understand, like, simple instructions. Don't assume I don't want a BTS product just because it doesn't have their faces on it. I'm not like fucking 13 or 14 that I need to see their faces or have their faces on everything. I want my stuff to look sleek and cool because I'm an adult. And like, yes, I may sleep in a band t-shirt, but in my daily life, I still want like to live an adult life and, you know, have less, you know, less obvious fangirl things. You know what I mean? So yes, so this is beautiful. They have, and I have not used it at all. Okay. Oh, and they have the word DNA here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, they have it on the box. DNA. Okay. So, after I got this cup, I thought, well, glass. I keep calling it a cup. Does a cup have a handle? It's made of glass, so it's a glass. Okay, I got it. So, self-realization. I thought this would fill the glass-shaped hole in my heart, but it didn't. And I continue to be obsessed with BTS cup, mugs, glasses, things. And so when the Starbucks products came out, I was like, I have to have something, but I can't afford to buy. One thing is already so fucking expensive. I'll tell you the prices in just a second. They sold two types of glasses, a tall slim glass, much like this one, and then like a wide glass, like my Iron Man one. If you're on my Instagram, you would have seen it, or if you're on my Twitter, you would have seen it. And then they have a mug, and I was like, all my glasses, I have a glass. I have two glasses. The Iron Man, that's not BTS, but still. I need products that I can use in daily life. That's how I justify my spending. If I can't use it daily, I'm not gonna buy it because money is not easy to come by. And if you want something, you have to choose. You really have to choose what to get, or else you're just gonna be poor. And I don't want to reach. I really don't want to reach that sort of status where I feel like I'm actually broke or actually poor because I worked really fucking hard to get this high in life and at my job. And yeah. So I still need to maintain a level of comfort, like, you know, be able to afford eating out once in a while, be able to afford going to Starbucks once in a while with your friends and hang out. And so most of the time I don't go out. I don't do a lot of things in Singapore because Singapore is really expensive. So, and when I eat at really cheap places with my friends. If you follow my daily life, you would see it. Yeah, that's how I'm able to afford the stuff and the trips. So please don't think that don't be like that fucking girl and assume things. Don't think that I'm rich. I'm really not. I'm just really good at saving and managing my money and being able to, like, take certain types of risks. Like, I know if I overspend by this much, how long does it take for me to get back that money and be at a safe space, at a safe level where I don't have to, like, suffer, you know what I mean? So as long as I don't feel like I'm suffering, then I'm okay to continue this type of army life that I lead. But as soon as it gets really bad, if I like go into some sort of financial crisis, then the fangirling has to stop because life is more important. But anyway, so the Starbucks collaboration. The Starbucks collaboration. I badly wanted a mug. I chose a mug out of all of them so I can have a hot drink. So it comes in a really beautiful box. It's so shiny and reflective, and you can tell that it's an official product. It's always an official product if it has a big hit holographic sticker. Can you see it? And here's the price, 24,000 won. So the one is dropping in value greatly. So now is the perfect time for me to go and change some currency because it's cheaper for me to buy one now with my currency. My currency is smaller than one, so than Korean won. So whenever I go over there and I spend $1 there, that's like almost $1.25 for me. So yeah, right now is the perfect time to go exchange some currency because the won is weak. The won is weak. So if you are planning to go to Korea anytime this year, next year, if you have the spare cash to go change some currency now or in the near future while it's still dropping, then go change it because yeah, why not get more bang for your buck? So okay, let's open it. I keep the link. It's such a beautiful box. It is deep purple. Not sure if you can see it or not. deep, deep purple. It's got the logo, it's got BTS, it's got Starbucks. And the slogan for this is "Be the brightest stars." It is an official campaign that they did with BTS, because in line with their current, because you know they always have a message going on. Last, like, 2 years ago was love yourself, and then it was find your voice and speak yourself, and then now is be the best you that you can be and be the brightest star. So okay, let's open it now. My sister-in-law brought it back for me when she got back like a few days ago. She was sick. She came back from Korea this winter, so I only got it yesterday, and I had said that I would like pay her back for it. 24,001 is probably about almost $30 in my currency, but it should be around the same currency, like maybe about $24 USD. Oh, bye, Sky Taylor. Okay. Anyway, so let's open it. Isn't it so beautiful? I already know what it looks like, or what it's supposed to look like, of course. So. Again, it's 24,001, and like I said, it's about $24 USD. Do not microwave. Oh, that's good to know. Hand wash only. Starbucks made in Korea. It's made in Korea! It's not made in China or some other place like that. Because, you know, a lot of items are made in China. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like, it's always so refreshing to see an object that is sold in that country, that was made in that country, and that was not sent off to a company or factory in China. So it's nice. It said that it was made out of bone china, but I believe that's probably some sort of lie, but actually it does feel like that. Let me see. It is made of bone china. It says so right here. What the F? Well, I don't know if you can read Korean or not, but it says here, be the stars, bone china mug. That's why it's so expensive. Wow, my stomach just growled. I'm so hungry right now. But oh my god. Okay, have a closer look. It's so beautiful. BTS Starbucks. And then yeah, there's nothing else. There's no logo or anything anywhere. But that's fine. Okay, this is what I mean by like wanting to still be a fangirl, but also at the same time have, you know, managed to merge it so seamlessly with your adult life. It's subtle, it's pretty, it's not got BTS's faces plastered all over it. Like, this is a mug I could take to work and I could drink out of, and, you know, still be seen as me. Like, I can be a subtle fangirl. I don't have to be an obvious fangirl. I don't have to wear things that have BTS faces or use things that have BTS's faces. So I honestly did not understand that girl's mentality of like, oh, it didn't have BTS's faces on them, so I thought you wouldn't want that. No, bitch. It is exactly the opposite. If it had their faces on it, I would not want it. Because I'm just not that kind of fan, you know? I would rather have a message or the logo. It's yeah. Oh, Tiffany, you got it? Did you order it online? How did you get it? It's like sold out everywhere. So my sister-in-law was telling me yesterday that since she bought it in Jeju on the first day, there were like a lot left. She video called me and asked me what I wanted. So I could have asked for a whole bunch of things. I didn't pay for it, by the way. She said just have it as a souvenir, as a gift. So I love her, my sister-in-law. Thank you so much. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's beautiful. And oh, there's a cup sleeve. Let me show you. Because I told her when she went, I told her like if you buy, oh, it has this at the side as well. I forgot to show you that. It's so gorgeous, this box. I told her if you buy a drink, I will also treat you to the drink, and then you know, let me have the cup holder that you get with the drink. So she got herself a drink. And she anytime you every BTS product that you buy at Starbucks, you get the paper bag. I really adore this paper bag. So I told her like everything in detail. I said you should get the paper bag. Help me keep the paper bag safe. You should be getting a cup holder. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, it says "Be the brightest stars, BTS Starbucks." So pretty, so pretty. And she said these were available at the counter. You could just basically take as many as you wanted. And I was like, why didn't you take more? And she was like, I didn't think about it. And I'm like, yeah. Well, that's fine because she's not a fangirl. She doesn't have that, like... For me, I need to have a spare of everything. So in case something happens to one, I have a backup. But, yeah, especially if it's free. But, you know, it's fine. Like, I'm so grateful to her for actually, like, looking out for this for me. Take that, like, really doing everything that I asked, even though we're really not that close. So yeah, so she got me the mug, she got me the cup sleeve, she got me the paper bag. I love the BTS logos on them, and it was a good thing too, because when she got back to Seoul after 2 days of being in Jeju, then she got back to Seoul, she went to Starbucks again, and there was, hang on just a second please. No. My mom's called twice, so I have to reply to her message. Okay. Alright. When she went back to Seoul, everything was sold out. She deliberately went to different Starbucks just to check it out, like to see if there was more that she could, like, get. I don't know why she went to other Starbucks. Probably because she drinks Starbucks. I don't know. My sister-in-law makes a lot of money. So, anyway. Yeah, she said she went to other Starbucks back in Seoul and like everything was gone, everything was sold out. That's just 2 days later, and she was like, so I'm really happy that I managed to get this for you in Jeju. And I'm like, yes, I'm really happy you managed to get this for me in Jeju, because Jeju, there was like, I think just only a few Starbucks outlets, because Jeju is a really small island. I think they have like 3 Starbucks on the whole island or something, and she managed to get this one. So grateful, really grateful. And the fact that she just bought it for me, I don't have to pay for it. And not only that, like, she started sending me pictures whenever she saw something BTS, and she would just like send a picture of it to me through like the chat, and I thought that was really sweet of her. So yeah, I don't know if you can get it online or not. I think the resale prices are very expensive. The mug is actually cheaper than the glasses. The glasses are like 26,000. Not that much difference, to be honest. But it's around the ballpark of 20 something dollars. So if you see it anywhere like 50 or whatever, are you sure you want to buy it? I mean, if you don't have to have it, then maybe not. I don't know. This is coming from a person who needs like to fill that hole in her soul. Map of the soul, like if you look at my soul, you'll see a fucking cup-shaped hole in it. But now it's like, I think maybe it's like halfway filled. Like, so if I get a few more, like, and then I'll just be like, okay, I feel good now. I have like a few. So maybe just having one BTS cup was not enough, because what if something happens to it and now I have 2 and I feel really good. I feel much better about it, and then so I'm less traumatized by that dumbass who doesn't know how to follow a simple instruction. I would have paid her more if she wanted, even. Just because she was in line. I understand the value of someone helping you to buy something that you may never get again. So I would be willing to have paid her like a fee or whatever it is for waiting in line and getting me the cup, but I guess fucking dumbass. I can't believe it. Alright. So I've shown you all these things. Yeah. Thanks for still being here. 8 people. Who are you? Let me know who you are. I am joined by my children. Simple. 별국. My latest son. 별국 is 막내. He's the last one to arrive, so he's the baby. Yeah. I was trying to recall the order in which they arrived. So, my children, I have all 7 members now. First one I got was Mokjin, which is a Seokjin doll. And then next one is 햇빛. Mokjin, 햇빛, 달준, 숲디, 태자, 찐뽕, and then now 별국. So, my babies, I love them so much. They're gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna take 별국 to Korea in April. That's where I got Hyuso. Minju says he's cute every time. Minju is the one who brought 별국 to me in the first week of January. She was like, "Onni, your dolls have arrived," and then she brought them to me to my hotel room, even though I was sick and I couldn't go out to meet her. But she came all the way to come to see me in Jamsil, and then we had a great time watching Bon Voyage. 1 episode. And she gave me my babies. My pretty boys. Michu, did I tell you? Like, okay, so later that night, the French guy came over to my room, and I didn't put 별국 in my luggage, and he was just sitting there on the counter. He was just standing there on the counter, and I witnessed Mama doing some unspeakable things with some guy. So like he's traumatized. 별국. 엄마 미안해. I'm so sorry, baby. He seems fine, so it's fine. It's fine. He's not the first one. I think Mokjin has probably witnessed something similar. We can form a support group and talk to each other about, you know, when Mama goes wild. What am I saying? What are we talking about? I forgot you guys were here. Miju's there. Pyoguk will always understand Mama. Yeah, Pyoguk understands that Mama needs to get laid once in a while. And Mama will always remember in the future to put him somewhere safe before Mama does that. So, okay. Yes. Okay, so that's all that I wanted to talk about. It's not really TMI. I am this sort of very sharing person. Please, I don't know, let me know if you're okay with listening to this. I feel like as adults, it is okay to talk about adult topics, just so we have a safe environment to talk about it. And, you know, no one's gonna judge you, I feel. I'm certainly not. So, I mean, you shouldn't. Sex is a basic human need. So please. Why wouldn't I talk about it? So anyway, so you guys, I have, you guys know that I'm going to the Bon Voyage season 4 trip in May. And Minju who is here in this live, is going with me. And we have set up an Instagram account. That's right, Callie, you tell her. We set up an Instagram account called BTS Bon Voyage 4_army trip, and we are documenting our process So we've started planning. We're gonna book flights this week. We put up our little profiles for the armies that are going. Minju's going. I'm going. We have another friend, Honju, also who did the Amunore challenge with me, and you can see her in some of my vlogs as well. Honju, she's in my some other BTS vlogs. Anyway, on my channel. And we have another army who is a literal member of the army, US Army. We have Georgie. So she's cool. She's gonna protect us on this trip. Yeah, so 4 of us are going on the BTS Bon Voyage Season 4 Army trip. And so we have that Instagram set up, and you can see like our whole documentation process, like the planning, how we discuss things, because we're all flying in from different locations and we're all landing in New Zealand around the same time so that we can go on this trip together, because we don't live in the same countries. So it's sort of like an international venture, and I think that's really cool. Like BTS is really out here bringing armies together from different countries. So I think it's very exciting. Don't you think? So please, if you want to see it, like we'll be doing, you can follow the Instagram account, and also of course I'll be doing vlogs and stuff from there. Okay. I've run out of things to talk about. So that's actually all I wanted to talk about, is to tell you that long ass backstory for how obsessed I am with the glasses and the mugs and the whatever it is, like BTS related liquid holding objects. Okay? That's the best way to describe it. Oh, the Starbucks keychain thing? Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. It's really expensive, and I'm pretty sure it's sold out everywhere. But I hope you get it. You can update me if you do. Minju, did you get anything from Starbucks for BTS? I hope you did. At least get the drink or something. Or the food. I heard that the cheesecake is really nice, and they put like a little BTS logo chocolate on it. So it's like, it looks amazing. Are you going to try for any of the tour dates? Yes. I am pretty sure I'm not going to get it, but I've already put in my entry for the raffle, which closed yesterday. The raffle for the Seoul dates. I wanted to go to like the US dates, but I didn't expect the tour to be like the US tour to be so early in the year. And so, oh, that's right. You went to New York, you went to ski, and then you went to New York, and you had no time. That's fine. Mijo, I think, no wait, I don't know when you're going back to Seoul, but BTS is having a concert like near you in May, so you can try to go. Go with Georgie or something. I hope you guys who try out for the concert dates, like all of you get it. Like, I hope you get it. Please get it. Unless you're going to the same concert as me, then I kind of hope you don't get it, because if you get it and I don't, I'm just gonna be super sad. Just being real here, like super honest. Because if you got it, then that might have been me. That might have been my position, like my seat. So I'm just gonna be sad. But I mean, no, I don't mean that in a bad way, honestly. I'll just be like, fuck you for getting my seat. But then I'd be like, alright, but enjoy yourself. Like, have a lot of fun for me. Yes. I really hope that you guys get it. Like, please, are you guys trying out for... I know Callie's trying for MetLife. I would have gone to MetLife, trust me. But Yeah, it's just too close to my New Zealand date and I can't afford it. I can't afford it after the Seoul trip. How are my eye bags? Like, you can't really see them, right? Yeah. I hope not. I'm hungry. I don't work today. That's why you can see me here, lying around with my stuff. Oh. This is how I sleep every day. And then, not only that, I have this blanket. Here we go. Anybody recognize this logo? Anybody recognize the words or what era this is from? Epilogue? Yes. It is the Hwaengyuna on stage epilogue concert in Seoul. That was amazing. What happened was I didn't want to wait in line for the merch because you wait in line for merch for like fucking 3 hours or something. So in Korea, there's this service. You can look online and you can pay people to do the shit that you don't want to do. So I found a guy who went to wait in the rain and the snow. Did it snow? I think it did. It was like end of November. But I know it rained. And it was like really, really cold. So he waited for like 2.5 hours. And I just paid him 20% of whatever I bought. That's fine. Because if I buy something for like $100. No, wait. Was it 20% or 10? It was only like 10%. Because I remember out of something that was 100, I only paid $10. So I paid him 10% of whatever I bought. Jesus! I was wondering, what is that creaking sound? So it was actually my phone coming loose from my phone stand. Did it break? It didn't. Okay, here we go. Let me fix it back. Alright, there we go. Wow, that's like an extreme zoom into my face, which you don't need right there. Okay. You okay? Like, are you guys fine? Why? What is happening? How do I get this to stay? Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Oh, I think that's loosening it. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, that's better. No. You guys, what is happening? This has never happened before. Oh, I get it. I think. I understand what is happening. Let me put you down for a second, or you can stare at Namjoon for a second while I fix this shit. No wonder I heard this like weird sound. I thought like somebody was outside in my living room and I was like a little bit creeped out because nobody's home. Okay. There we go. Look at Namjoon's crotch. Yeah, feel free. I mean, it's a good crotch. You are free to admire all parts of my man because they are admirable. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Were you saying how is my RJ so white? Yeah. I mean, he has a little spot just here. Because one time I fell asleep on him without taking my makeup off. And so he has this like tiny like makeup spot here. Oh, the merch. Yeah, that's right. So I paid the guy to wait in line for the merch, and so I didn't have to. And then when I came back, the merch was waiting for me at the hotel, and I had come back to the hotel room with a guy who was my ex-boyfriend at the time, but we were still like, you know, hooking up and stuff. And so he was like, I was really excited to open my merch, and he kept trying to get it on with me, and I'm like, dude, just stop. And he was like, why? And I'm like, go away. And I said, oh, I'm really tired. And I was like, oh, I have to shower. And he was like, shower with me. And I'm like, no, bro, take a fucking hint. I didn't want to tell him that I need him to fuck off so I can look at my merch. But like, yes, I was like, oh, I'm really tired. We need to go to Busan really early tomorrow. Why don't you go home and I'll see you in the morning? Okay, kisses, bye. And then so I had to really shove him out the door. And as soon as he was out the door, I was like, yes, merch time. And I opened, and it was this like beautiful blanket. It came in this like epilogue cover. It was really beautiful. I think I'll remember to show you guys next time. You know. And then I bought the Hwayoungyeonna hoodie, the zip up hoodie. It's beautiful and it's so good for winter, and it has the Hwayoungyeonna words at the back. It looks like this. It didn't have the on stage on it. And because Hwayoungyeonna part 2 has butterfly, so it has little butterflies like on the back, like above the words and stuff, and it's so gorgeous. It's beautiful. So I have that hoodie. And so remember, I only buy useful things. And I have the blanket, which I use to go to bed every night. So the blanket came in this like little soft cover, and it has a picture of all the boys on it. But it's done really like subtle, and they're really far away, so it's not. It's this like dramatic picture, which I love. And yeah, so paid a guy to do my shit, do my work, chased off my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. BTS over boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend. BTS over ex-boyfriend. BTS over sex. BTS over... That's not true. BTS merch over sex with ex-boyfriend that I was gonna fuck the next day anyway. So these are very specific circumstances. What am I saying? You guys don't care, right? You don't mind hearing about this. This is real life. Like, this is what happens. Like, what will you choose? What would you choose if you had to choose? Exciting merch that you just literally got in your hands as soon as you came back to the hotel room. It's right there, and I just want to touch it, and I want to check it out. It's so beautiful. Versus sex I've had before with the guy. Admittedly, it's fucking good, but it's not like I'm never gonna get it again. I wanted to look at my merch and just like roll around in it, and then pack it into my bag and keep it safe. So that's what happened. Why is no one saying anything? If you like don't shut me up, I'm just gonna keep talking. Like, I'll talk forever. I have so many like stories to tell to do with this sort of thing. Oh, hi, Tiffany. Good. I'm glad you're back. Okay. Should I stop talking? Should I go? Should I just like shut off the live? People are leaving. 민지야, 너 아직 여기 있어? 민지야. How do I can't see the people that are still here. I can't check, I guess. Wow. Some of you have been here for like an hour, I guess. I've been talking for an hour. Okay, I'm gonna talk for 5 more minutes and I'm gonna stop so I can get some. I'm going to make ramen. I'm going to make ramen, 너구리 ramen, with 새우만두, which is shrimp dumplings, and egg. It's gonna be so good. So good. I'll post a picture in my story later so you guys can see. Oh, I feel happy right now just thinking about it. Bye, Tiffany. Okay. So, like going along this line of continuing the story. So I checked out my merch. I went to bed really happy. Next morning, I went to Busan with my ex-boyfriend, and ex-boyfriend's name is Chonghyun. I don't want to keep saying ex-boyfriend, so we'll just say Chonghyun. Went to Busan with Chonghyun, and it was a really good thing that I was there with him because that was the year. That was 2015, and that was the year that BTS Big Hit was doing the Butterfly Dream exhibit in Seoul. And that year it was really trying for international fans. Like, they had the exhibit in Seoul, but they only sold it on the Interpark website that is not accessible by global fans. So they only sold it on Korean Interpark. And in order to buy tickets to this exhibit, you needed a Korean phone number, a Korean credit card, and a Korean ID. So, yes. Basically, they're just saying, all international fans, fuck off. This exhibition is for Koreans only. So which is really, really fucked up. So, but at the time, they were not checking like ID and names to match the ticket. So it was fine. What I did was, Chonghyun bought me one. Well, I gave him money and he helped me to buy one. And my friend Kang Yi bought me one. And I wanted to pay him back, but he was like, Nuna, it's okay. I'll just like buy it for you, which is fantastic by me. Kang Yi understands my love for BTS. He is the one who went to Busan with me to Jimin's dad's cafe because Kang Yi is from Busan. He was born in Busan. And I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to understand. Like, Busan Saturi, Busan accent is really, really hard sometimes. And I needed him in case I couldn't understand Jimin's father. And I'm like, then what the fuck do I do? So Kang Yi went with me to Busan to meet Jimin's dad to do our BTS letterbox project. And yes, so he was really helpful. And he really understands how much of a fan I am, so he helped me to buy the BTS Butterfly Dream ticket, and Chonghyun helped me to buy the second ticket, and so I had 2 tickets, one for Jin, that was for Jin's birthday, and then the one that was on the last day of the exhibition. So that trip itself was very, very eventful. I remember being so frustrated. Right before I had gone to Korea, I was in Las Vegas, and that was when the ticket sales opened. And when I went, I tried so hard to buy tickets, but I couldn't because it didn't have a Korean phone number, didn't have Korean credit card, and didn't have any kind of Korean ID. So yeah, I couldn't. And I remember being in Las Vegas and crying because I was so frustrated, and I was so angry because it's like, why would you exclude fans like this? Like, why don't you want my money? Why don't you want me to go? So yeah, I went anyway. And people were really surprised to see a non-Korean person. So yes, representing international armies and fighting for you all and attending this forbidden exhibition. Just showing my face there. Yes. So it was me who paved the way. It was me who paved the way, you guys. Yeah, so I went on Jin's birthday, and I went on the last day. And between Jin's birthday and the last day, so on Jin's birthday that night, at the exhibition, all the BTS members went after the exhibit closed Everybody knew that BTS was gonna go. Everybody knew. And I was like, should I wait or should I not wait? But it was like -4 degrees and I was not interested in waiting outside in the cold because I'm just not this type of person. I don't suffer for no man. Not even like BTS. Like I said, if I ever fell into financial difficulty where I felt like I was suffering, I would stop. I would stop all the fangirling because priority is me. I need to live this life where I'm not suffering. I refuse to suffer for another person, no matter how much I love them. So I was not gonna suffer in the cold and wait 2 hours outdoors. There was no place to wait in this area. No cafes, nothing. Other girls all waited outside in the cold with like hot packs and the hand warmers in their pockets, and they waited 2 hours in the cold for BTS to arrive at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, nope, not doing that. I'm gonna go home and I'll watch the live on V Live, and that's what they did. So if you have not watched that show yet, it is called the BTS Docent DOCNT V Live show. It was held on Jin's birthday at this exhibition, and BTS went around to all the different exhibits, and they drew on the walls, on the floor, underneath the counter, wherever it is. It was basically, they were like, let's go on a vandalism spree and vandalize all the shit that we possibly can. And so they wrote like really cute messages like, this section belongs to Hobi, and then Jin wrote underneath it was like aninde, which is like, no it's not. And then like I think it wrote somewhere like, Jimin is an idiot or something like that. I think Yoongi wrote it. I can't remember. I've got to check my pictures. But they wrote messages everywhere on the walls in the exhibition, and I don't know like who cleaned it up later or whatever. And they put their signatures in a giant circle on the floor. So I'm glad I had 2 tickets to go because between the first day that I went and the last day that I went, they were there, and I got to see everything that they did there. And so also every day that you go to the exhibition, they give you a different type of souvenir to take home. So I'm really glad to experience 2 days because the exhibits change as well. So there were people who went every single day and they got to experience like every single change of the exhibit. But who the fuck has the time? So yeah, 2 days is enough for me. So okay. Anyway, that was the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have so many BTS stories to tell. I am a treasure trove of BTS adventures because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been a fan since before debut. So, plenty of stories to share. And I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy listening to them because I do enjoy telling them. So, okay, you guys. I had a lot of fun talking to you today. So I hope to do it more regularly and come online to talk to you more. Okay. Alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye!